Hello and welcome everyone. This is part 2 of our series about for and against arguments. And in this set I have compiled arguments for and against 10 more of the most common topics. I'd like to remind you that you can use these as clues for your discursive essays or reports. You can also reword them and elaborate on the ideas, and don't forget to support each argument with definitions, statistics, surveys, facts, justifications, and examples. Using ebooks.
It makes learning interesting and exciting. It is good for the blind as they can listen. There is a chance for audio and video material. You can carry your books everywhere. Students don't have to carry heavy bags.
They may break down and need time to be repaired. They always need to be recharged. Some students may misuse them and waste their time. Some students prefer to use paper books as they do not feel comfortable reading on screens.
Homework.
Children develop time management and study skills. Homework helps to reinforce learning. Teachers can keep track of students' progress, so they can focus on their weaknesses. It gives parents a chance to see what is being learned in school.
It can be boring. Students need to rest as they spend all their morning in school until the afternoon. Students have after-school activities they want to enjoy, such as sports and hobbies. Banning homework would give families more time to spend together.
Studying abroad.
Studying abroad can give you better learning opportunities. You may learn new languages which will be hugely advantageous later when seeking employment. It allows you to develop personally and become a more confident individual. You will get new ideas about other people's lifestyles and cultures. You will make a lot of new friends and broaden your perspective on life.
It is costly as you have to pay a lot of money. Some students feel homesick and may return back. Some may experience culture shock and fail to accept or adapt to the new lifestyle. It takes you out of your comfort zone.
Having a part-time job.
Students with part-time jobs can earn money and save some for university. You will gain experience that may help you with your career. You will feel self-esteem. It helps them to be more confident by communicating with different types of people.
You may feel tired and exhausted. Having a part-time job may take a lot of the students' time, which they can spend in studying or doing schoolwork. Students will not have time to socialize and hang out with their friends and family. Your academic GPA will drop. There is no time to enjoy your life or do hobbies.
Working mother.
Working outside the home gives a woman a sense of her own personal identity and self-confidence. Their children often learn to be independent from an early age, which can help them in the future. She can get experience in life and make friends. Work provides her with a source of income as man's salary alone is not enough to cover all household expenses.
She does not have enough time for her duties as a wife and a mother. Most of them depend on the maid in bringing up their children, and children may start to see their parents as strangers. She is always tired and out of mood.
Advertising.
Advertising not only has the potential to reach a sizable or large audience, but it can also do so in a very short period of time. It gives us information about what is available in the market. They provide a lot of offers, free gifts and discounts.
It is an attack on our pockets and incomes because they encourage us to spend, not save. Advertising promotes the consumption of goods and services which are not even required by people. Some advertisements are deceptive or misleading. Advertising increases the cost of the advertised product as the expenses on advertisement add to the total cost of the product. In order to attract the attention of people, advertisers may use indecent, vulgar language and obscene photographs.
Having a big family.
You can never be bored, feel lonely or isolated. Therefore, you will always feel safe and secure. Children will work when they grow up, so they will be a great support and add income to their family.
It makes it difficult for parents to control their children and provide them with enough food, clothing and proper education. Living in a big family means you will have little or no privacy.
Living in a big city.
Life in a big city is fun and exciting. You can never get bored in a big city. There are countless job opportunities compared to country towns. Commuting to work is not a problem as you have access to many different transportation systems.
The cost of living is typically higher in big cities, and it can cost you an arm and a leg for a small apartment in a decent area of the city. Many prefer the peace and quiet of a small town. If you hate driving in traffic, then city life is not for you. The crime rate is another issue that should not be forgotten. Life in the city is very complicated for those people who have modest ambitions, do not stand stress and hectic atmosphere.
Living in the countryside.
The countryside is less polluted, and the traffic is not so heavy. You can easily build a spacious house with multiple bedrooms and a garden. Living in the countryside is cheaper than living in a city. The crime rate is much lower in rural areas.
The people in small towns are often not very open-minded. Employment opportunities are much scarcer in rural areas than in cities. Most small towns and villages have only one school, and no institutions of higher education. Access to healthcare may be very limited or may not exist at all. The quiet life in the countryside may prove rather boring. You may miss the vibrancy and diversity of the big city, the exciting nightlife and spectacular cultural events, etc.
Keeping animals in zoos.
It gives people the chance to see and learn about various species of animals. Zoos save endangered species by bringing them into a safe environment, where they are protected from poachers, habitat loss, starvation, and predators. Many zoos have breeding programs for endangered species. In the wild, these individuals might have trouble finding mates and breeding.
Zoo animals suffer from stress and boredom when they are not in their natural habitats. Zoos are prisons for animals who long to be free in their own habitats. Zoos are more expensive than wildlife conservation.